welcome back to Hermitcraft. Alright. Well, the farm is pretty much essentially finished. I've even gotten the ceiling taken care of, and everything's all planted, well, except for this. This was planted. It was planted, it had mature crops in there, and I had to AFK for a while. I had to take care of some off-camera, offline, real-world things, and I came back, and this. There is only one reason this could have happened. There's only one thing that would have caused it. Endermen coming in here and walking around, stomping on my crops. It's the only possible explanation. Because I would be surprised if anybody else on the server knew where this was, and I'd be even more surprised if any of them would come out and just stomp on a few crops. That would be ridiculous. But anyway, flip the lever, let the water flow, and about the time the water gets down to this end, and the last things go over the edge on that second tier over there. Yeah, I can turn it off, and by the time the end of the water comes down here, everything will have gone into the hoppers. There is a few items that get caught on these slabs. Not ideal, but it's really not avoidable either. It's not too big a deal. I'll just take those things, and I'm just going to toss them down in here. Everything comes in here and gets sorted. Carrots are showing up in here, potatoes in there, and the poisonous potatoes show up in there, and so on. Basically anything that I didn't filter goes in there, and that's great. Farm works like a charm. There's only one little problem with it. It is painfully, agonizingly slow. It takes about 20 real-time minutes for the crop to fully mature. 20 to 30 real-time minutes. Actually, well, close to 2 Minecraft days, pretty much. So that's going to be about close to 40 minutes, actually. It's an agonizingly slow process. Granted, I'm getting a decent amount per harvest, but it's slow. I can't expand the farm. I could expand it that way by adding more rows. I could expand it that way by taking the water delivery thing and stepping it back up that way a ways. And I could expand it in a couple of different ways like that. But it's slow. So then I got looking up tutorials for these mini farms or nano farms, and I built this thing from one of Izuma's tutorials. It's got the 6 dispensers, and it's basically you sit in here with what you want to plant, and you just move in up against the fence post and hold down right click, pointing the mouse cursor at the farmland there, and the dispensers bone meal it like crazy, and it grows, and you get the stuff at a reasonably quick pace. Of course, you go through bone meal like no tomorrow, but what are you going to do? Anyway, it has come to my attention that the TEA has struck again. So, I am going to put the farming on hold, and we're going to check into this thing with the TEA. Alright, here we are. Now, I'm stopping here to pick up a few things because I have a sneaky feeling we're going to need some of these anti-TEA stuff and things. Okay, we've got the coffee book. We've got anti-TEA chest, anti-TEA sign. Let's see. Let's get some literature, some comics, gift wrap. Oh, yes, definitely some toilet paper. We got gift wrap ready. Burger wrapper, yes, absolutely. Propaganda, yes. I haven't duplicated that. Okay, posters, of course. Manifesto, yep. And yeah, okay, we're good. Let's see. Coffee mug, that should actually be an anti-TEA coffee mug, but we'll let it pass. It's coffee beans. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a good start. Okay. Okay, now to head over to the site of the latest TEA atrocity, which, if I recall correctly, was over at XB's rather awesome place. And here we are on the site of the latest TEA atrocity. Dangerous, do not enter. And what do we got in here? We got shuttle listen, base report. Oh boy, look at this. Base report. Oh. Base score of minus fish? Ah. That's ridiculous. Let's see. It looks to me like the situation's been dealt with, at least partly. Because, according to the reports I had, this area here mysteriously flooded. It was mysteriously flooded after Agents X and B from the TEA showed up for their, quote, inspection, unquote. Yeah. Really special, wasn't it? Okay, well, I'm sure that XB has had his fill of TEA, and I imagine he might welcome a fresh, hot, steaming mug of coffee. I know I would. Absolutely. So let's see. Let's take our anti-TEA chest. Pop it. No, 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 no. No, that was dumb. All right, make sure we got the right one. It just says chest. Oh. Ain't that a mess. All right. Anywho. We'll just pop this right here. And we'll put our coffee book in there. And let's see. Some premium coffee beans. Handcrafted coffee mug. And an assortment of reading material. Because, yeah. There. That'll be good. And a sign. Let's make sure. There. There we go. I'm sure XB will certainly appreciate some hot coffee after that nasty business with tea. Alright, now that that little bit of business is taken care of, get a hold of some of these potatoes and some of the carrots. There we go. And take a little walk through the tunnel, head through the Hermit Hills. I keep wanting to say New Hermiton, but that isn't quite right, is it? I mean, it's newer than New Hermiton was. How about that? Anyway, this is the reason that I wanted to get that farm going and get all that stuff going on, to get growing this stuff at some kind of a reasonable pace. is because I wanted to have a large supply of the potatoes and carrots, and I've still not got near what I want in terms of how much of those things, but it's something. I got to start on it anyway. But for what I want to use it for, we have to head over here to Doc's place. And an emergency. Alright, here we go. Yes, the trade safely. Okay, well, click the emerald, open the door, and we have got some guys in here to do some trades. And I'm particularly interested in the farmers. So, see, go along here. Potatoes for emeralds. Alright. Now this will take carrots. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay. We'll keep doing that for as long as he'll take it. Emerald for a cake. Oh, goody. Somebody leaving emeralds laying around? Well, isn't that special? I'll just stash a few of these here. I need an empty space. I don't have a cake. Oh, wait a minute. This is... See, if I hit the last trade, it'll open these others up again. I don't want that. Oh. Okay. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and do the carrots again. And this will finally get me a decent number of emeralds. Alright. Let's check this other guy. Okay, we don't want your... We're not selling wheat. We got potatoes. And we've got carrots. See, this is why I wanted to have large numbers of these things. So that I could do some business here and get myself a significant quantity of emeralds. And so I'm going to do this. I'm going to trade like crazy and come up with a crap ton of emerald until they either stop giving them to me or I have enough or something like that. And it looks like I'm going to be able to go back and forth between these two guys as long as I have stuff to trade with. So I'm going to do this for a while. Probably make a few more trips back to get more of the potatoes and emeralds. And I'll be... Oh, he's still not willing to trade those. Alright, how about you? Alright. Okay, he's just about run me out of carrots. He has run me out of carrots. What a bummer. And this guy's not in the mood. But for my troubles, I've gotten a stack plus 7 of emeralds. That's a good start. I'm going to head off and get some more carrots and get some more of this trading done, and I'll be back. All right. About an hour or so later, I have run myself out of carrots and potatoes completely, and that's after going back to the farm, reharvesting, and replanting, and while that stuff was growing, sitting there at the nano farm machine thingy, slamming carrots and potatoes into that with the bone meal and so on. But I did get a reasonable return on my investment. 5 stacks, almost 6 stacks of emerald. Not bad. And that's a good start on what I'd like to get a hold of eventually. And I'm going to be spending some more time off camera and so on, doing a lot more farming and hauling my goods over to the villagers over there at Doc's place to exchange as much as I can get away with for emeralds. I do wish there was a better, faster way to get them. I mean, yeah, I know they're supposed to be rare and all that, but come on. You get like 1 emerald spawn in a chunk in the extreme hills biomes. And so that makes mining for them a ridiculous idea. You don't mine for emeralds. They don't spawn often enough. Which means villagers are about your only shot. And I don't know. I think villager trading has been excessively nerfed, in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just a guy that plays the game. Anyway, I am going to put my emerald stash away. I'm not going to be using it right away. I have some other things that I need to get done before I use the emeralds. And we'll be getting to that soon. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.